attachments on food or attachments on sleeping, attachments on walking, attachments on method, this way, that way, attachments on place, this house, that house, this center, that center, attachments on health. Now you are suffering from high blood pressure. It is because of attachments on health care, attachments on that disease. You can be healthy. It is also because of attachments on good health. You can be long life. It is because of attachments on old age. You can be wealthy. It is because of attachments on richness. There are different attachments on good things and attachments on bad things. If we are afraid of death, it is also attachments on dying. We may worry for our health. That's why we are sure to suffer health problems. The mind is creating whatever good and bad experience. We may be alone. It is because of attachments on staying alone. We may be with a family. It is because of attachments on family life. We may have family problems between wives and husband, parents and children. It is also because of attachments on family problems. There are different kinds of attachment. Each attachment has the power to create what we want or what we don't want. Each attachment is the cause of good and bad experience of our life. So what is the cause of attachment? We should think again. Why there are so many attachments in the mind? So if you meditate, you can understand. If you don't meditate, you cannot understand what kind of attachment is stronger in your mind. For the businessman, they may attach on being rich. For the artists or musician, they may have attachments on fame, being well known. For the politicians, they may have strong attachments on authority. For the students, they may have strong attachments on education. So because of attachment, we become student, artist, musician, businessman, politician. Because of attachments on disease, we become patience. I'm teaching about the mind. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a businessman. I'm not a politician. I'm not a musician. I'm just a meditator. And also, I am a meditation master. Here in United States, meditators and meditation masters are very rare. Many students, many teachers in education, many patients, many doubters, many businessmen, many employees, many jobs, many workers, many house owner, many city and state, so also many leaders. All these are created by attachment. Attachment exists in the mind. Meditation is mindfulness and detachment. If you don't meditate, you are not skillful in the practice of mindfulness and detachment. So, if we change our view from the view of lay people to the view of meditators, changing view is concerned with the mind. It is not difficult if we practice continuously. To change the mind is very easy if we are able to practice enough. Now you are suffering from one of the disease. You are one of the patient. Now you have been trying to be healthy for over 15 years, but not successful. Although you are trying to be healthy by using medicine or by relying on doctors, your health problems still remain. So we can say that to change from sickness to wellness is difficult. To change from poverty to richness may also be difficult. We have to struggle a lot. We have to work hard. But to change from attachment to detachment is not much difficult. Attachment is already in the mind. To change from attachment to detachment, we need to be mindful ourselves or our body and mind. We need to take care of the practice of mindfulness. We need to practice meditation or mindfulness all the time. So to be mindful, we need nothing. We just need to practice only. If we are not mindful, we are staying with ignorance. Ignorance about the mind. So we used to reject the practice of mindfulness. That is our traditional mistake. Because of rejecting the practice of mindfulness, there are different kinds of attachment in the mind. We are living beings. We are the same. living beings. We are the same human being, but we may have different attachment in the mind. The mind we are using is also the same. You are using the eyes, the ears, the nose, the tongue, all are the same. We are sharing the same eyes, the same ears, the same tongues, the same nose, the same mind with the others, with other human beings. But although the mind is the same, the attachment is different from each other. That's why our life may not be the same. Some are rich, some are poor, some are lonely, some are friendly, some are long life, some are short life, some are educated, some are uneducated. All these differences are caused by our own attachment. No one is creating. The attachments we keep in the mind is creating our past, present, and future experience. So to solve this problem, there are many people here, but each of us may have different problems. You may need help. Some may need job. Some may need degree for education. Some may need long life. All these different happening or experience are created by our own different attachment. The problem is the same. The problem is the same attachment. Attachment is just attachment. The object of attachment may be different. Attachment on food, attachments on sleeping, attachment on shelter, attachments on man, attachment on woman, life. The object of attachments may be different from each other, but attachment is the same. So we can work together like this to practice mindfulness and detachment together. In this way, we can help each other. We can share our own experience. We can also stay together in meditation center. I have been establishing meditation center since 2007. Now over 100 centers around the world. Most of the centers are full-time, 24 hours a day. It is open to all. Anyone is free to visit or to stay for short time, to stay for long time. That's why now in our main center in Daniel, over 3,000 people staying together. Over 1,000 are OAs, over 1,000. Another 1,000 are patients. Over 500 are monks and over 400 are nuns. Over 50 are international volunteers. We are working together with right view, with this kind of understanding. We are doing good deeds. We are doing good deeds together. We are helping each other for free, not for money, not to be rich. Now we are doing good deeds together. This is not only for this place, but also for other meditation center with the name, the power. Not only for this time, but also for every time. We have been doing good deeds together for over 10 years. We don't need to work for money. We don't need to make business. We don't need to get degree from the college or university. Education, business, politics, health, long life, family lives, all these are not important for us. They are family, they are educated people, they are rich people, all kinds of people from the society are staying in our center and doing good deeds together. But to be able to do like this, we don't emphasize on money. We are not working for money. We don't emphasize the power or position. We don't emphasize school education. We are running our private school. There are about nearly 5 schools. We have been teaching. We established our own school. We are not rejecting education. We are not mindful too much on education. We are mindful only on our body and mind. We are alive with our body and mind, not with the money, not with our belongings. When we die, we are sure to leave everything. We can take nothing. We are not alive with our family. We are not alive with our authority or position in the community. We are not alive with the degree of the university. We are alive with the present mind. This is the truth. So the mind is the most important. The present mind is the most important. We need to be mindful our mind at the present moment, because if there is not following another mind, we are sure to die. Because of replacing new mind, we are alive, we are listening, we are speaking, we are meditating with the present mind. So the present mind is the most important. We can use what we have. We can stay at home. But we should not reject to stay at the meditation center. We can work, but we should not reject the practice of mindfulness and detachment. We can take medical treatment, not to reject, but we should be mindful ourselves at the present moment. Like the nurse, they may take care of the blood pressure, heart beating, body temperature, like that. For the meditators, we should take care of only the mind at the present moment. This is the way to change from ignorance to mindfulness. If we are not mindful ourselves, we are alive with ignorance. If we are mindful ourselves or our body and mind at the present moment, we are alive with mindfulness. So we should change to be alive with mindfulness each of the time. This is the way of detachment. If we are not mindful, we are staying with attachment. That's why you may be long life, but you can not be healthy. The saying like now, we need to take care of ourselves or our body and mind at the present moment. That is the most important. Whatever we do, we need to do with mindfulness. Whatever happens on us, good or bad, we should experience with mindfulness. The real Dhamma, Buddha is the person who has the ability to know the truth by himself. Dhamma is teaching of Buddha about the truth. Or doing good deeds is also Dhamma. Mindfulness is Dhamma. Dhamma or good deeds. Detachment, the practice of detachment is also called Dhamma. Dhamma is good. We need to rely on our own practice of Dhamma. We need to rely on our present actions of mindfulness. If you are able to do like this, your mind will be and more stable and pure, because you don't need to worry about your health, about the others, about your place, about the country. You just need to be mindful at the present moment. Whatever happens in your body or mind is the object of mindfulness. Something new is always happening in our body and mind. That is the object we need to be mindful. So we need nothing to practice mindfulness. We don't need hospital, we don't need home, we don't need money to be mindful. We don't need someone to be mindful. We just need to be mindful freely. So this practice is free for all. We should try to practice this method. You can practice freely. The object of mindfulness is always happening within our body and mind. So we just need to be mindful. We just need to practice again and again. Most of the people may not be able to come here to practice like this, to stay at the center, but they understand that is right to do. Meditation is essential to do, but they cannot do. Most of the people cannot come here, cannot meditate here. That's why they may support us. Supporting the meditator is also the cause of being able to meditate. If you are supporting the politician, you are sure to be a politician. By doing like this, we should give chance to the others to be able to do good deeds like us in the future. So because I'm not making business, that's why I'm free. I can meditate, I can teach, I can help the others. That's why many people have chance to support me. In this way, they are sure to be able to do like me in the future. I'm also the same. Before I teach meditation, I have to support the other meditation master. I have to spread the teaching of the other master. In this way, when I became a teacher, I got the same support from the others. This is cause and effect. My activities of doing like this is the cause of getting support when I teach meditation. So this is cause and effect only. If you do like this, you will be able to do like this. If you don't do like this, you cannot do it. Everything or every action is possible to work or not to work is possible. To be the owner of the house or to be homeless is also possible. To go to school or not to go to school is also possible. To go to the hospital or not to go to hospital is also possible. Every action is possible here in United States. So this is also one of the causes, but this is the best job or the best activities with no side effect. The other job has side effect. That's why education or business or music or sport, politics, all these are not complete because they are side effect. The practice of mindfulness and detachment is complete because no side effect. That's why I can do for over 15 years continuously to teach like this in Myanmar with Myanmar language, in other country with English language. I'm not skillful in speaking English and also in Myanmar, but I understand it is right to do. That's why I do it, so I can do it. Not because of skillfulness in language, not because of my desire, but because of this is good to do. This is essential to do. That's why I do it, so I can do it. So I got the benefit of doing good deeds. So I'm using the benefit of good deeds to buy the land and property, to buy the car, to buy the food. So this is the most needed activities here. I can teach to many patients. I have been teaching before I became a monk as a layman. One of the old women died while I'm teaching, while I have been teaching to her. At that time, I was just a layman, not a monk. After becoming a monk, I have to deal with many patients. You are one of them. So I have to teach them. I have to guide them. I have to take care of them. That's why they get benefit. Although they are not skillful in the practice of mindfulness and detachment, they can use my ability or my skillfulness in this job. That's why they are safe. They can be better. They can be healthy again. For the patients, they may not understand about the disease, but they can be healthy because of taking treatment by the doctor who have knowledge about the disease. That's why the doctors may use his skill and ability and knowledge about the disease to run away. In this way, the patients can be healthy again. It is the same. You may not be able to be mindful and detached, but you can listen my teaching like this, and you can practice by yourself or with the others like this. No need to do something. If you are practicing mindfulness and detachment, it is complete. So whatever happens, good or bad, may disappear by itself. It is sure. So no need to take rest or no need to take medicine. Just need to detach. Just need to be mindful, and the disease or the pain or the suffering may run away. If we can detach, it is possible. My pleasure. Welcome.
When I don't have any more responsibility to do for the family.
The mind is the most important. Your mind should be the mind of meditator or the mind of a monk.